Is Erie, and I'm going to be hosting for our town hall for today. We are humbled and honored to host a very inspiring individual and this generation's diaspora youth, one of our heroes, Obbo Bekele Gerba. Thank you. Your work and your sacrifice has inspired so many of us here in the diaspora, and for that we thank you deeply from the bottom of our hearts. Living here in the diaspora means that we're very far from home, but that doesn't mean that we can't stay connected to our roots and engage in discourse. So that's why today we're going to be discussing with Obbo Bekele some very important issues surrounding the Oromo people and the state of Ethiopia and Oromia. We will be having a Q&A later, so please think of some questions that you would like to ask the panel. And so next we're going to have Kumera. He's going to be playing the guitar for us.
All right, thank you all. I just want to give context for that song. So that's about a trip that I took to visit my family in Nakam. And basically, you know, on my side of the family, my father and his brothers and sisters were fairly well-to-do, and they owned land, and they had people who worked on the land. And when I went to Nakamte, I found out that the same families in Lola Asabi who used to work on my grandparents' land over there were still working for my family. And I went with my father, and it was something that he never really talked to me about, and it was something that he tried to rectify, but he definitely had a lot of complicated feelings and shame about it. And so the point that I wanted to make is that I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the labor of those people. And that's something that needs to be acknowledged. So when I say, you know, my family has fought so much for Oromo liberation, but that's for all Oromo, rich and poor. So.
All right, thank you so much, Kamara, for that performance. You inspired me to pick up a guitar, actually. I like that thing you were doing with the little, yeah, it was nice, yeah. It's pretty good. All right, so next up, we're going to be having Hanuk Gibisa. He's going to be giving us a few remarks that he's come up with, and so he's going to be presenting for us up next. So whenever you're ready, Hanuk. All right, cool.
Okay, akam jirtu education. First of all, I would like to say thank you for a strong team of Kiya and them who put this together. And this happened in a very short notice, so I have to applaud you guys for that. And second of all, I would like to say thank you for those of you who helped with the Bekele's case. Kiya remembered that we've been working on his case before the African Commission of Human Rights. So I've been calling Kian, Eden, and the other team to translate documents, charging documents and affidavits, testimonies. So those things did not go in vain. So thank you again for that. I actually had my note on my phone, so that's weird. The reason we needed this platform is, it sounds obvious, but I have to say a few words about this. When I called again Kiya to put this event together, there was an intention why we need to do this. We are in a very different time now. You guys know that there is a unique challenge and unique opportunities, and we don't know how to respond to that. There is new politics in town and new sheriffs in town, as all of you know. So this kind of discussion today would give us an opportunity to invite Mr. Gerba to give us not only his insights, but also his experience before the court, experience in prison, so that we would take some words of, or wise words from him, so that we will just proceed with the, going forward with how we can assist our politics. So that's one thing. You all know that we have Oromo primes there, Oromo positions, but still the problems remain in the country. We need a new recipe for the new politics. So this kind of discussion would give us an opportunity to exchange words, and not only discussion, we have to do business in a very different way now. We need action items from these kinds of discussions. Back in the days, we do slogans and then we go home. Now it's a time that we take actions following our discussions. Bekele Gerba, as the leading figure in OFC, has so many demands and so many needs from you and us guys. We need to come up with technological solutions for politics in town. I'm sure he's going to share some of the challenges and problems that he's going to face. At the end of the day, you all can understand that the Ethiopian politics is coming down to election. If we're not ready now to contribute to some of the real challenges on the ground, we're going to expect the same bad results that has been happening for the last 27 years. So I'm sure these kind of platforms are really very visible in terms of exploring what we can contribute towards not only in the diaspora, but also back home. So that's why we needed this platform. I'm happy that Kiya took my call seriously and put this together. And again, thank you very much. I expect that we're going to have a very productive discussion right here. Thank you.